Yes. It's Steel.
But you can't be any geek off the street. Gotta be handy with the steel, if you know what I mean.
Keeping it real.
Hello, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Steven, and this is Steel, Keeping It Real. So I had to do a third one. Like I said, my other videos kept getting blocked, but hopefully the one that I have loading now and this one won't get blocked. Now, this is a band that I didn't find out until somewhere in the mid-2000s, but the way they sounded 80s, and I always assumed that they were 80s, and I was right. Now, just looking at the thumbnail for the video, I didn't know that they kind of had a like one person, the singer, her name is, her name is Marie McKee. The singer kind of looks a little like she's new wave, or tilting on goth, maybe with the makeup and the very white makeup that she has on her face. But from what I'm finding out is that they started off doing kind of like country songs, and they were considered like cowboy rock. But they weren't really getting anywhere, and then towards the mid to late 80s, they kind of started to take off. Now, the song that I'm playing is their biggest hit song, and this is a band called Lone Justice, and their biggest hit song was called Shelter. Now, she sounds kind of like maybe a little Stevie Nicks. The music sounds a little like maybe something Quarter Flash might have done, or even Stevie Nicks might have done on her own, with maybe a slight little country tinge to it, only because of the acoustic guitar that she plays. But the album was produced by Steven Van Zandt. Now, we all know him as Little Stevie, and he's the guy that plays with Bruce Springsteen, who was in The Sopranos, and he had his own TV show. I can't remember what it was, where he was like somewhere in Sweden or Norway, and he was like a hitman or hitman that's trying to disappear or something like that. But I think he's also Bruce Springsteen's brother, I think, or is he just part of the band? I don't know. I don't know much about Bruce Springsteen. I only like a couple of his songs when I was younger, and then as I got older, I kind of appreciated him more. So that's why I'm a little bit hesitant. But I looked it up and saw that it was produced by Steven Van Zandt. So this song came out in like 1986. They had a previous album that actually did better, but with this song on their follow-up album, the song did better than the two singles that came off of the album before it. So it made it a little bit better. So if you made it this far, I thank you very much for hanging in with me tonight. It's been a comedy of errors and me trying to get these videos out to you guys tonight. But hopefully this one will make the mustard, or pass the whatever the term is. I'm tired and I need to go to bed because I got to work in the morning. But without any further ado, let's get to this video. It is a live version of Lone Justice, and the song is called Shelter.
And here we go.
Alright, so that was Lone Justice and Shelter. Now, what I was reading about was that they didn't necessarily like the changing of their music, where there was a little bit more, there was keyboards added to it, as you can clearly hear. There was keyboards or synthesizers in this song, as well as the drum beats were a little bit more, I guess, danceable, which fit right in there on the middle 80s. It almost sounds like something even like Simple Minds would do around that time frame. You know, almost like I Promise You a Miracle mixed with Alive and Kicking kind of thing. But I always liked that song once I heard it. I really never heard anything else other than it. It was a song that I found by accident, and it was a happy accident. And so, you know, it looked like the theme of my stuff tonight was like one-hit wonders of the either the late 70s or the early 80s. And this happened to be the latest one, being 1986. They are also all Caucasian. Now, that wasn't planned, because the first one I started off with was Sade, and it got blocked. So it wasn't planned on being that way, but it ended up being that Again, thank you for tuning in to Female Fridays. I appreciate it. I appreciate you all. Please continue to like, subscribe, share, comment, and peace.